Welcome. We're on apnews.com. This is a Jackson State, Mississippi story. Excuse me. It's pretty big. It's pretty breaking. It was posted yesterday, August 30th. I found a couple articles. This seems to be the most. Seems probably be the most helpful one. We'll just jump into it. Mayor Chakwi Antar Lumumba said Jackson's water system is troubled by short staffing and decades of deferred maintenance. I wonder if this was exacerbated through the bug. He said the influx of water from torrential rain has changed the chemical composition needed for treatment, which slowed the process of pushing water out to customers. Lumumba is a Democrat and was not invited to the Republican governor's Monday night news conference, although the two politicians are often at odds. Lumumba said Tuesday that he's having productive discussions with the health department and the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency, and he's grateful for the state's help. Like many cities, Jackson faces water system problems it can't afford to fix. Its tax base has eroded the past few decades as the population decreased, the result of mostly white flight to suburbs that began after public schools integrated in the 70s. The city's population is now more than 80% black, with about 25% of its residents living in poverty. Sad time, man. We need to fix things here at home before we go abroad. Low water pressure left some people unable to take showers or flush toilets, and I've even seen some articles where it's like not even safe to give to pets. Said that low pressure caused concern for firefighting. Those who did have water flowing from the tap were told to boil it to kill bacteria that could make them sick. Jackson schools have also swapped to going virtual learning, as they did before. And some restaurants are closed, as they were before. Jackson State University brought in temporary restrooms for students in Jackson State football. Coach Deion Sanders said the water crisis left his players without air conditioning or ice at their practice facility, in a video that one of his sons posted on social media. Said he also known as Coach Prime, said he wanted to move players into a hotel so they could shower. We're going to find somewhere to practice, find somewhere that we can accommodate every darn thing we need to desire to be who we desire to be, and that's dominate. The devil is a lie. He ain't going to get us a day, baby. I love Deion Sanders' energy, man. This is someone whose faith can't be broken. As much as he's pushed back, this is just another time to turn the eye to him. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre told reports Tuesday that the federal government is prepared to help Mississippi respond to the water crisis. We stand ready and we are eager to assist further as soon as we receive an official request from the state, she told reports abroad Air Force One. She had not asked for FEMA to help with trucking or drinking water and declined to say why. Jean-Pierre said White House officials have been in contact with local officials at the state health department. And at the state health department. Reeves said later Tuesday that the state is requiring a federal disaster declaration. He also said that the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency will start distributing both drinking water and non-potable water, and he activated the National Guard to help. The problems at the water treatment plant came after the city appeared to largely avoid widespread flooding from a Pearl River swollen by days of heavy rain. One home was flooded Monday, but the mayor said that water didn't raise as high as expected. Earlier projections showed about 100 to 115 buildings in the Jackson area faced possible flooding. The National Weather Service said the Pearl River crested Monday short of the major flood stage level of 36 feet. Parts of Jackson flooded in 2020 after the river topped that level. Jackson has 2 water treatment plants. The larger one is near a reservoir that provides most of the city's water supply. The reservoir is also a role in the flood control. Mayor said Monday low water pressure could last a few days, but by Tuesday, he said some customers were regaining service. In quotes, Lumumba said, "We have seen steady improvements in the system." I guess that's some promise. Jackson has a long-standing problem with its water system. A cold snap in 2021 left a significant number of people without running water after pipes froze. Similar problems happened again earlier this year on a smaller scale, though. Lumumba said last week that fixing Jackson's water system could cost $200 million, but Tuesday he said the cost could run up to quite possibly the billions of dollars. Mississippi is receiving $75 million to address water problems as a part of bipartisan infrastructure bill. Jackson resident Bernard Smith said he filled containers with water Monday night in case his home lost service. He bought bottled water Tuesday and said that hopes Jackson is on track to solve its water woes. Sometimes you've got to go through the hardship to get back to the good shit, Smith said. I like his energy. But I would say this right here. This should all serve as an eye opener to everyone, not just here in Mississippi. I mean, you got Flint, Michigan, and besides, we're all connected, man. We're all connected on this big old ball. So why don't we look out for the next one? But I want to use this time to say this. First and foremost, we need to be helping ourselves here at home, America first, before we go abroad. So let me know what you think about this. Is this something that Deion Sanders and Jackson State football can get past? Or is this something that's going to harm Deion Sanders and Jackson State football and make them look bad in the public eye? And if you think that it will, I challenge you. I challenge you to put eyes on this so we can show that the problem is not with them, Jackson State, Deion Sanders, the community, and it's with the politicians of Mississippi. I'm sick and I'm fed up with it. I want to see change. And for decades now, you've had a Republican, I think you've had a Republican in Mississippi, or we had a Republican president at one point, and nothing really was done about this. So I think for me, I need to see this change. I want to be the change I want to see. I encourage you, man. If you're feeling the effects of this, I feel for you. I'm sorry. Let's maybe start a community here on YouTube and see what we can't create to help one another. But also, we got to quit sending our money abroad, because this ain't helping us here at home. $200 million to fix this, and then in the next few days it's going to be over into the billions. I think that's just a way to build the narrative for more taxes on your constituents. I don't know, man. I don't know all the answers. I'm just some guy reading the news, and I just thought this was a pretty important story. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.